sorry. Good morning. It is Monday. I don't know what happened to my lip, but hope. If you see my face or Instagram post,
Mommy,
what happened?
you put my foot in the water.
I thought about taking out the clip where I actually started the vlog, but I didn't because that's real life. Leah started throwing a fit because I ran over the stroller with her shoe. Anyways, so we went to story time and I didn't video anything there because Leah was she was running away. Right now I'm at my parents' house. Just because Leah asked me to come here or whatever. And then I was supposed to get my teeth pulled today, but nobody can watch the girls and Luca for me, so I had to reschedule. So next week, hopefully. It is starting to ache again though, so hopefully it doesn't get worse. And then what else? Yeah. So later on I'm gonna tell you guys a story about Luca's Intussusception, but it'll have to be later. Lightsaber. Do you have a lightsaber, Bubba? What are you doing? I don't know if you should have that, but it's cute. Okay, so everybody got a little crazy earlier, but right now we're going grocery shopping, but not right now. Noah, my little brother, asked us to take him school clothes shopping too. So I told him yeah. And he has his own money, and now it's so funny because he's like, dude, people really pay this for this crap, for this stuff. They really pay this much money for clothes. I'm dying. You gotta give me something else.
I'm taking it all.
Okay. Well, if that fits, that shirt's gonna fit. Are you afraid it's gonna be too big?
What?
Are you afraid it's gonna be too big?
What?
If you tried that one on, why do you need to try that one on?
Oh yeah, this is XXL, isn't it? Okay. Fair point.
Unless you, just really want to.
Is this tight enough?
He's holding them, that's all.
It would either be like diet.
Isn't it funny? Lily would have never been in there.
Baby.
Huh? Right? You would have never been in there.
No.
No. Lily wants the vlog. Ready? It's gonna be Lily Cam.
Hi guys. Stop it.
Okay, we gotta walk. There's somebody behind
Noah's
us.
going bye-bye to his home.
I wanted to get it, but I couldn't.
You gonna talk or just make them look at your
I
face?
couldn't wait.
And two.
That's gonna make it look funny.
And today
What are you doing?
we're at the store. We're buying stuff. And
Excuse me. Thank you.
and we
That's Daddy.
Lily,
Toilet paper?
need
This way.
Lily, who's your favorite character in Paw Patrol?
Sky.
You like Sky?
I
What
like
do you
Okay,
think
maybe
mine is?
I think we should
Rebel.
No?
I think we should end this now. Okay.
Subscribe our channel.
Okay, we're home now. Lily and Leah and Nick are all outside on the front porch. And Luca sees them. He sees. Dada. Me and Nick both don't feel very good. We have like a sore throat and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, I was gonna tell you about the Intussusception. So, ooh. Hold on. So, oh my gosh, I keep losing train of thought. Okay, hold on. Sorry. He wants the nurse. So, what happened was on Wednesday night, we were at my parents' house because, I forget I had therapy. Yeah, and we were at my parents' house and we went to get the girls, and Luke was fine. He nursed there. He was rolling around on the floor being fine, and then we went home, and it was like 9 o'clock, and he usually gets to bed like 7:30. So I was just thinking he's fussy because he's tired, whatever. Sorry. And then he just vomited. And I don't mean spit up, I mean like vomited everywhere. Like everything came up. I was like, that's weird. And then it's like he would fall asleep and then he would scream out like some high-pitched weird scream. And then he was so tired, he was just like this. And then he would pass out. And I called my mom because why not? And she said, it just sounds like a stomach bug. When little kids, like babies get it, it's hard on them. Oh. So then sorry, I'm thinking. So I went back into the bed with him, and it was just off and on like that, like all night was bad. I ended up going downstairs with him. Nick called off work on Thursday, and it was like 8. I went to bed at like 4, because when Nick let me have a break, and then it was like 8. I had called the doctor early in the morning and asked for an appointment, and they said, yeah, bring him in. That sounds like a plan. So it was like 8, and he had this brick red poop. It like diarrhea, and it was like gel. It was gel-like, but not really bad. But the smell was really, really bad. So we were like, that's weird, but whatever. Babies have weird poop sometimes. So we went to the pediatrician, and she said, it just sounds like he switch sides. So the pediatrician, when we got there, she checked him out. She said, he's like not really like dehydrated. She's like, like maybe, she's like a little bit. She's like, I don't think they'll give him fluids at this point. She's like, take him home. She's like, she's like 2 or 3 hours if he hasn't kept down something. She told us to give him just like 2 mLs, like out of a syringe of Pedialyte, and see if he kept it down. And try to nurse him again and see if he kept any of it down, and he did not. So I called back and she said, get him to the emergency room now. So we went to the children's hospital, and we got there, and they gave him Zofran, and he wasn't screaming at that point, but he was still like, and he wasn't he's usually so chill and so happy and so laughy. He wasn't even smiling at us. So we go back to the room. Like I said, they give him Zofran to try to get anti-nausea, and he ended up nursing a little bit and only threw a little bit of it up. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, it's probably just a bug, and the Zofran worked. They'll probably maybe give him fluids or whatever. Hold on, I'll have to finish it. I'm sorry. So they came in there and they asked us his history and like what had been going on. So we explained to him. Oh, and by the way, this was like 5. No, quit. Or like 6 something. I don't know. And they said, they asked us different questions, and the lady was like, okay, like, there is a chance it could be called some intussusception. She's like, I really don't think that's what it is. She's like, I think it's a stomach bug, but just to be sure, quit doing that. That's nasty. That's my juice. And so she ordered an ultrasound, and they did the ultrasound, and then the doctor came in there and they said, it's intussusception. She's like, I'm shocked that it is. She's like, but what tipped her off was the screaming that he was doing. Quit. Because he would scream, and then like 20 minutes he'd be okay, and then he would scream, and he would just like blood curling. So yeah, be nice to him. So we they tried something called an air enema, so they don't jump right to surgery to fix it. Oh, and intussusception is where your bowels like telescope into each other. So like, how a telescope like closes like that. So the part of the bowel like telescopes inside of the other part. So they tried an air enema. So they'll try it. Oh, hold on, I'll get to that. It is where they put a little tube up there, and it like looks like a blood pressure cuff on the end, and they squeeze and squeeze and squeeze air up there. But And the whole point is like try to get enough air pressure that it just pushes it out. So apparently his was pretty bad, and the first time they got a lot of stuff done until the very end. Oh wow.
And don't eat yet.
Oh, okay, I won't.
I'm gonna get you some tea.
Okay, so they got to the very, very end, and it was like stuck. And okay, we didn't know. Oh, okay.
Wait, you need some drink.
No, don't put my drink. Don't put my actual drink in there.
But you have
Okay, well I'll drink it out of this.
no.
That'll make it sticky, and then it'll get nasty, and I'll have to throw it away. Can we throw it away?
No.
Okay.
Okay, you can have this.
Okay, thanks. Sorry. So, they said, okay, we're gonna take an hour break, and then we'll come back, and that's pretty standard. Okay, I don't want a spoon in
You
there,
need a spoon.
and that's pretty standard.
You must need a spoon.
So we went back the second time.
You must.
Nothing changed.
Mom.
So they said, we're gonna try another break. Quit.
You
And I said, I don't want
You
that.
need a spoon.
I don't want that spoon in there. Can you please stop?
You need a spoon.
I'm not gonna drink it if you put that spoon in there, and you're gonna ruin it.
Fine.
So,
You can use it.
they said they would try a third time. And at this point, the surgeon was consulted, and he was okay with them trying a third time. That's their standard of care, actually, to try 3 times, and after that, as long as the patient is stable, it's up to the surgeons, the ER doctor, the parents, but mostly the parents. So they went to the third time, and it worked, but at the very end, it was still really tight. She said tighter than it usually is when the air finally goes through and fixes it. So he was at a higher risk for it reoccurring. So they admitted him, and this was like, at this point, like, I don't know,
Mommy, I need
3 in the morning.
paper. Mommy,
Yep.
I need some paper and a pen and to write on paper and do this and 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 this, so that way somebody knows that what they want.
Okay, well, hold on. So then we finally got up to a room at like 5:30, and they just watched him, and at that point, all he did was sleep. Like, he just slept. He started nursing again. It was so crazy. So he is still at a higher risk for it. And what had happened was, they said if a kid gets a virus, sometimes the lymph nodes in their gut can get swollen if they have a virus that goes into their gut, and that causes that to happen. So, actually, my nephew had hand, foot, and mouth, and on that day when they admitted him into the hospital, I broke out in a rash. And then when I got home, my girl started breaking out in a rash, and then Luca now has a little bit of the rash, but not really. Like, it hasn't lasted very long. But anyway, so yeah, they're assuming that he had that virus, and it caused all of that to happen. I'm telling him about Luca in the hospital. But he has a follow-up tomorrow with the pediatrician, so he's okay now. He's acting normal. He's being fine. But it was really freaking. It was just scary. It was so scary. We had to kind of have a conversation about when we would decide to do surgery for our 7-month-old. It was just scary. Lily, you're being very not nice right now. You're being very rude.
Give me,
So yeah, it was not.
Give me.
Okay, well.
Hi, I'm cooking. I'm chef.
Sleeping.
Wait,
Having the room in.
now we're doing something. Will that stitch be touched?
We're
Who
getting ready to
did
go
not
upstairs.
stitch anymore?
You don't have any for a piece of paper. I don't know where any paper is.
Daddy.
Okay, give this to me. So we're getting ready to go upstairs. So,
Tonight. See you in the bed tonight.
thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.